Alex transmigrated into a max-level account, not only changing from male lead to female lead, but also discovering that even his pets had become world-dominating powerhouses. Originally, in the 200 years he was sealed, the world's average power had regressed greatly. The 80 level that players could reach in just a few days had become enough to be the main force against monsters. Because when the game became reality, everyone had only one life. They couldn't reach the cap of 1000 levels like Alex's batch of players by constantly reviving. Alex finally accepted this, but didn't expect that as the sealed loser, he had gained sky-high fame in history books, becoming a figure like Napoleon or Alexander. In contrast, the 7 heroes who sealed him faced one-sided mockery and abuse. In the end, weakness is the original sin. Although he unified the world with a tyrannical stance in the game, he also led all races to suppress the Demon God clan so they couldn't lift their heads. In contrast, after the 7 heroes sealed him, they were beaten back by the Demon God clan, leading to all races now huddled in a corner of the world. Moreover, only 3 of the 7 heroes remain, and the fragile peace could break any time, with unimaginable consequences for all races. At this time, the Water City where Alex was shook violently. Alex remembered giving Ares the earthquake skill, and immediately knew Ares had come. Without a word, he took Tina to reclaim Ares. Alex actually felt some emotion, because Ares had always been a crybaby, with a gentle nature that disliked fighting. Yet now, to avenge him, Ares had persistently troubled the 7 heroes for 200 years. Then his heart startled, because the impression of Ares just now wasn't from his own memory. At this time, outside the city was surrounded by a monster army. The guards resisted fiercely, but under the endless monster consumption, they quickly fell into decline. When it seemed they couldn't hold on, countless ice cones poured down like rain, instantly wiping out monsters in an area. The guards immediately recognized this as the Guardian Levia, meaning the ruler of this country. One of the 7 heroes, Wise King Mag, had arrived. Wise King directed Levia to attack amid cheers. Each advance reaped many monster lives. Alex watched this from the air, somewhat amazed. After all, in the game, you couldn't turn a whole lake into a golem. However, Levia's water counters Ares' fire, plus Wise King commanding from the rear. Why could they only defend against Ares? Alex, puzzled, chose to check Wise King's stats, but found his level and attributes halved, even with 2 negative statuses. After Tina's explanation, he learned that after the 7 heroes lost to the Demon God King, all were cursed, only exerting half their original power. At this time, Ares finally roared and appeared, then fought Levia. Logically, water counters fire, so the battle should favor Levia. But Ares not only handled it with ease, but even counterattacked with fireballs and gaps. The guards celebrated the miss, unaware Ares' target wasn't Levia, but the controller Wise King Mag. Levia retreated in time, blocking the hit for Wise King, extinguishing the fireball while countering with ice cones